The Ministry of Education has asked UTAG to channel its concerns on admission to management of universities if it wants government to provide more lecturers. Speaking exclusively to our reporter, Daniel Poku, Public Relations Officer of the Ministry of Health, Ministry of Education, Francis Gbadago, said government has approved the recruitment of 1,018 lecturers this academic year.
UTAG has called on management of public universities to cut down on student admissions this academic year because it is understaffed. According to the association, it has consistently complained to its management and education ministry to lift the embargo on recruitment of lecturers into the universities. However, the request is yet to receive attention, and the association has since given its management 2 weeks to address the problem. But the Education Ministry says government has approved the recruitment of 1,018 lecturers this year.
Some 1,018 teaching and non-teaching staff vacancies had been approved recently. Now, what it means is that if there is any university or a tertiary institution that thinks that there is a need for additional staff to be recruited, get their request through the National Council for Tertiary Education. And when it gets to the Ministry of Education, we'll forward it to the Finance Ministry for approval.
The ministry again asked UTAG to forward its concerns to management if it requires additional lecturers.
There is no ban on recruitment of lecturers in our tertiary institutions. When they need lecturers, the management of our various tertiary institutions know the process that they are supposed to go through.
So let's delve into this very issue. Let's go on to the phone lines and speak to the National President of UTAG, Dr. Harry Agbanu. Good evening, sir, and thanks for your time on News at 10. Hello, Dr. Agbanu. Hello, sir. Hello? Well, we're trying the lines to get in touch with Dr. Harry Agbanu. He's the National President of UTAG. Good evening, sir. If you are joining us, you've joined us on the line. Well, the Ministry of Education is currently insisting that you should channel your concerns to the various universities if you want them to start recruiting lecturers. What do you make of this very development?
Thank you very much for the opportunity. I think that we should desist from lexical semantics and focus on the issues. Unfortunately, I think that the truth is only one and is there for everybody to see. I encourage you to visit the various institutions to find out what they requested for and what they've been granted. If the Ministry of Education is saying that they have supplied or they have allowed the various institutions to recruit the numbers they want, it is there for you to cross-check. So I think that maybe the person speaking does not really appreciate how the universities operate. If for about 4 years, you've not been allowed, the institutions have not been allowed to recruit. And finally, when they submitted their list, it took the government about 6 months and over to give them what they think is good for them. I think that it is unfair for anybody from the Ministry of Education to be thinking that the problem is from the managers of the institutions. So people submitted their list and you decided to give them what they want. You are now asking them to apply again for what they want. I mean, that beats my imagination.
Are you not satisfied with the ministry's explanation that it has approved a number of lecturers for admission?
It is an insult to our intelligence as intellectuals. It is an insult. As if we don't know what we are doing. We are on the ground and we have the statistics. We know what is going on. And you are sitting there telling us that we should channel our grievances to our administrators. Yes, we have written to them that they should cut down on admission. And if they refuse and go ahead, then they themselves will come to the classroom to teach.
Is the solution?
It's annoying.
Does the solution lie in cutting down admission?
I think for now that is it. The best solution is to allow the institutions to recruit the numbers they want.
But we are
if we
also
not
aware.
allow them to recruit the numbers they want, then the only solution available is to take the number of students that the lecturers can handle.
But we're also aware that the various universities have already admitted a number of students for the next academic year. So what can we do about that?
We are on the ground, and we are in close contact with our management, and they are listening to us. The Ministry of Education can sit somewhere on an ivory tower and think that they have all the knowledge and refuse to discern to where the action is. It's unfortunate. We are in a situation like this at this time.
Well, don't you think that government is making this argument because it doesn't have the finances to pay these lecturers? Should they start engaging new ones?
If you don't have the finances to pay the number of people who would have to work and work effectively, then give them the number of students that the few can handle. You don't think so? Is that not a logical conclusion to draw?
So, what does UTAG intend to do next? Should this continue?
I have consistently said that I don't make decisions for UTAG. We are going to review the situation in 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, the National Executive Committee of UTAG will meet to review the situation and take a decision. I cannot preempt the decision that the National Executive Committee will take.
But you foresee a strike action?
I don't know. I don't know. Unfortunately, I don't know.
All right. We're grateful for your time. Dr. Harry Agbanu is the National President of UTAG.